What's up, everyone? It is your girl, GELBEAUTY87 here, aka Grace, and today we're gonna get into my Scooby-Doo X Glamlite or Glamlite X Scooby-Doo collection. So what I did was I just bought the bundle, but I didn't buy like the special box that came with the bundle because I was like, I don't care about the box. I mean, if it had just been with the box at the price I bought it, then fine, but I wasn't paying for a box. So this is all the stuff that came inside of it. And it says, my name is Giselle and I am the CEO and founder of Glamlite, accompanied by our marketing director, Anthony. We have teamed up with Scooby-Doo to bring you the spookiest collection ever. Let's unmask your hidden makeup talents as you create a variety of mysterious looks using our Scooby-Doo essentials. You're officially part of the gang. Scooby-Doo in the gang. So, it comes with a pair of lashes. We know I'm not using them, so these will go in my birthday giveaway. So you can look for those. Then we got the highlighter palette from Glamlite. Again, I'm going to be using this. I told y'all in the video where I bought it that I was going to probably buy the bundle and just put the other stuff in the giveaway. So this highlighter, just from what I saw, looked too glittery, but I'm going to show it to y'all on camera just to see what it looks like since I have it here. But I like the reflective packaging, But yeah, they look really nice. It just looks really glittery, and it's like I know I'm not going to really reach for this that often. So here's what it looks like. I figure one of y'all can use it. And if they still have it during Black Friday and I want to try it out, then I'll just grab it then at a better deal. But I wanted to include some of the stuff from Scooby-Doo collection for you all, just because I was like, why not? I'm thinking about putting the eyeliner in there. I don't know. We'll have to see about the eyeliner because I do actually use eyeliner. So I'm like, I don't know if I should keep it or not, because I saw them doing the wear test where you like rubbed your arm and it didn't come off. But here it is right here, the bad eyes. And I think Doodle by the Bunny did this one and the one for the mascara, or the bat mascara. And I guess they did all the other ones on their own. I'm not sure, don't quote me. But here's the little eyeliner in the pot. I think I'm going to go ahead and keep this for now because I know how to use brush tips. I used the brush tip today. For the eye look I have on now, I have on the Killer Purr palette from, what's the brand? Menagerie. Because I did a video telling y'all why you don't need the Kylie X, what is it? What's that brand? The Wizard of Oz collection. Sorry y'all, I be sleep deprived all the time. So I mean I got sleep tonight, but since I'm so used to that being sleep deprived, it's just anyway. Here's what the packaging of the mascara looks like. They showed the one. I don't want to open it just yet, although I am actually running out of a mascara, so it came in perfect time. So I can open and try this one and not have to worry about this being open just for a video and then I'm not actually utilizing it. So I'm happy about that, and I will be using that in the video. I might try to use the eyeliner in the video as well, depending on how I feel. It's 2 lipsticks? I thought it was 3. I guess it is only 2 lipsticks then. Now I kind of want to check the bundle because I feel like I'm supposed to have 3 and I only have 2. Let me double check that. I swore there were 3 in this bundle. Because if not, we're going to have a problem. Like, where's my... Yeah. And then I got to go home today because my Open's Eye stuff is coming today. Let me see. I'm telling y'all, I feel like I'm missing a lipstick. Unless one fell out when I was holding up the box, but I feel like I would see it on the floor right here, and I don't. I really hope I'm not. I was right, there are 3, so I'm missing a lipstick. Yeah, because there's only 2 in this box. And see, it's a trio of 3 right here. And there's only 2 in this box, so I need to reach out for some support, I guess, because my lipstick is missing. And I'm not sure it. Yeah, because I got this eyeliner, I got this, and I got these 2 lipsticks. So there's a lipstick missing. So I can't compare the third one to you all, unfortunately, because they didn't send it to me like they were supposed to. Yeah, I'm going to be reaching out today. So I have, I'm missing the green one. I have the pink one and the, sorry, not pink one. I have the orange one and the blue one. I'm missing the bright green one. I guess they thought they put it in here because they had the bright green eyeliner and they got confused, but I'm missing the lipstick. So we will reach out to customer service today and see how that goes. So we're going to compare the lipsticks I have to lipsticks, my collection from them already. So we have the Jeepers lipstick. It's this nice, all it has spiders etched in the thing. I don't think you'll be able to see it, but it has like spiders etched into the lipstick, which is kind of cool. There y'all. I'm trying to double check to make sure like nothing fell underneath here, but I'm like, I know I ordered the bundle because I still got my receipt, but I don't have all my lipsticks. Let me see. So this is the Tony the Tiger one next to it, or one of the Tony Tiger ones. Well, they only have one lipstick and one lip gloss, so this is what the shades look like side by side. I was gonna compare the Michaela one to the to one. I think I can still do that. I think that shade is here. Let me see. What shade is this? And then here's the tan lipstick alongside the Barbie lipstick, the tan Barbie lipstick collection, and the shade Jeepers. They look like. There you go. Now we don't compare the deeper shade yet. So those are the ones I have from them compared to their other ones. This is like a soft matte touch type product. Yeah, y'all, I'm bummed out that all my lipsticks are here. But I guess they were in a rush trying to pack all the stuff out and get it out, even though it already went out after Halloween. So next I have, what is this shade? Rut Roll. You know, like,
did you just say Rut Roll?
Yeah, you know how Scooby says Rut Roll? Yeah, like that. That's the name of the shade. I didn't name it. And I have the deepest shade from the Barbie collection alongside Rut Roll. So this is what both of them look like. I feel like these look pretty similar. Y'all can tell me what you think. I feel like Rut Roll might be a little bit deeper than, the Barbie collection might be a little bit deeper than Rut Roll, but I feel like they're like pretty similar in tone. So I need to put to the side the 5 brands of beat themselves situation. I already have like 2 things for that so far, so I need 3 more, and then I'll do another one of those. I'll compare it to the Tony the Tiger lipstick too, why not? Even though I feel like that one's just a tad bit lighter. So it's like the Barbie one is a tad bit darker, and then the Tony the Tiger one is a tad bit lighter. But that's what both of them look like. And then the other ones from the Michaela collection don't match this because her nude is super light, and then her mauve shade isn't gonna match this. And I don't have the 3rd lipstick to show you, so we will have to move on from that. And like I said, when I get done with this video, I'm gonna contact customer service, and then I'm gonna go to Sephora and pick up my stuff. So let's get to the palettes, because I figure y'all are excited about it, just like I'm excited about it. So we'll start off with Creeps and Crawls, the 10 eyeshadow palette formula. I think it's interesting she's starting to do 10 pans. I don't know if it's because she got the feedback of people saying that, you know, they didn't like the hugeness of the other ones, but here's what it looks like. It has Shaggy on the front of it. So let's look at it. And when I saw it, oh, the shades are just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I guess they don't have names. So here's what it looks like. And it's just stunning. Like, y'all know this is my type of color story, my type of vibe. But y'all know me, so y'all know I got palettes that look similar to it. So I'm gonna start off by showing it alongside the Barbie palette, since that's the most recent one they came out with before they came out with the Scooby-Doo collection. But I feel like it might have some similar shades or be a good companion palette to the Scooby-Doo palette because of the tones it has. So to me, this is just like a dampier, deeper version of the shades that are in here. But I want to show them side by side so you can see. Then we have Celestial Storm from Dominique Cosmetics. I want to put it alongside that one. I feel like it doesn't have as many, but I feel like this could possibly be a good companion palette for it. As you see, I had the battery already down. I ain't even feeling that long. This is what they look like side by side. I just want to get through this palette, and then I'll get another battery. So I have the Blooms palette from who is it, Clarity Cosmetics, to put alongside this one. And I feel like this one, again, this one just has a few deeper tones than this one does, but they look like side by side. And the last one I have is the Sorcery palette from Fenty Cosmetics alongside this palette, because I thought of this one when I thought of this palette initially too. I feel like this would be a good companion palette because it brings some of the pinks in that are that aren't in this palette, and this has deeper tones to go with this palette. So these are more companion palettes, just like the Barbie one. Now I'm gonna go off camera, get my life in order, and grab this other palette to compare it to, and a battery, and then, you know, we'll be right back. Wait, okay, so I only have one palette to compare to the Rut Row Raggy palette, and I feel like everybody should know what palette it is, because as soon as I saw this palette, it automatically think of what? It's freaking Bats from Shroud and Baddie Bean, or Baddie Bean and Shroud. So here's what both of them look like side by side. Now you can see they're not exact, but I feel like they're close enough to this, like, you know, we're gonna do a battle of these. So we can do a battle of these, and then we can do a battle of the Bloom palette from Clarity versus this palette, because I feel like they look just about identical. So let me know down below if you want these battles to go on, girl, because I can film these battles this week, because I actually don't have to go to work this week, which I'm super excited about, and I have been saying in every video because I'm that excited. Like, you don't even understand how excited I am. Or maybe you do, depending on what your work situation is like. You might be excited too. Oh, it just had the 1 through 10 on top of this palette as well. I had took it out because I was so excited to compare it to the Baddie Bean's palette. So anyway, I'm gonna go off camera now, get my life in order, give y'all an eye, and then we'll come back and do an eye look with each one of these palettes. Okay, girl? Okay.
I'm gonna go check on my game and see.
Here are the 3 lipsticks. So this is the one I have on my lips right now. I think it's called Jeepers Creepers or Jeepers. Then this is the deepest one from the Barbie collection, and this is the tan one from the Barbie collection. So as you can see, they're not the same like I thought. They just look the same on camera. So here's what it looks like on my lips. Not crazy about the color necessarily, but you know. And yeah, so this is the eye I went with. So I meant to compare this to the what is it, the Lethal Cosmetics 1-Up collection. So we're gonna compare both those palettes now. So here it is with the 1-Up alongside this. So to me, this is like a combination of the 2 palettes that Glamlite came out with. But I wanted you to see them side by side to see what's going on. So now we're gonna get into the, what's the name of this one? The Creeps and Crawls palette. So I used this shade, this shade, and this shade. Then I used this shade, this shade, and this shade to make this eye look. I'm actually going to end up comparing this palette to the Cosmic Wanderer, unlike the Sorcerer one. I had planned on doing that, but once I saw this palette and saw how more similar these were, I mean, it has that one pink in it, but I feel like the Sorcerer has more pinks in it than this one does, and since this has a majority of the color story that I just showed you, I'll show them side by side as well. We're probably going to do the Battle of Love with these tomorrow. So, see what I'm saying? Like, this has way more colors that match this. I feel like I'll have a better chance of getting that look. And since that one's $20 and the Sorcerer is more, and this one is more, I'm hoping that I can get you a better deal on that. So in the intro, you're going to see me talking about the Sorcerer one, but we're actually going to compare it to the Scooby-Doo one. Now let's put the Scooby-Doo one on the eyes and get to it, girl. I already got the eyeshadow primer on the same time as usual. So I'm going to start off with the purple shade, the lightest purple that I showed you. That's what I put in the crease and on the brow bone. Y'all know I love to have a light brow bone lately. I don't know what it is. I put like a nice pastel moment, a really light shade on the brow bone and stuff, and then I'll go in with deeper shades. So that's what we're doing here. We're using all Glamlite brushes except for like, I think 1 brush is in the Glamlite brush, the one I used to go into the crease, but I had already used a shade like this earlier in another video I did, so that's why I'm not, you know, trying to dirty up another brush when I already use a brush similar to it. I need to go ahead and glue this brush back together because it like came loose. That's why I'm holding it the way I'm holding it. The shade like popped off. I pulled the brushes out that were from the McGrath Glamlite collection, and it had already popped off, so I'm like, I need to glue it back on. I got like 3 or 4 brushes at home I need to glue back on. I don't know if it's the way I'm drying my brushes or what, because I just lay them flat on the table like this, so I don't know if like water's getting into, or maybe because I actually wash my brushes every day and other people don't wash their brushes as often, that's why. I'm not sure, but I need to handle that. So I put 2 shimmers on the lid, as you all probably saw from the shimmer that I pointed to, and then I put 1 in the inner corner. You know I live to do that, just because. I'm gonna just take this clean brush now. This is from their holiday collection. I think it was like $7. I heard Karen raving about them. And by the way, y'all already know the drill. You can use Karen's code to buy these palettes. That's code what? Everybody say it with me. Cage Makeup. We can use that one. So now we're gonna take this brush and go into the darkest purple and put that on my outer V. And I think it's a really nice and deep shade. It's definitely giving me the vibes of the palette from, what's her name? Beaute Bean. I'm sorry, Baddie Bean and shroud, this purple is definitely giving me vibe that I feel like hers is even deeper than this one though. I actually prefer the tone of this one to the tone of her palette just because I feel like you can see the more purple of it. With hers, I feel like it's way more blackish than it is actually purple. So I like this one better, but that doesn't change. I like her palette, and we will be doing a couple battles on those as well. When, I'm not sure, but we will be battling them. I kind of want to battle this one up against the Bloom palette as well. So comment down below like I told y'all at the beginning and let me know if you want to see that or not. I got to sit up and edit videos tonight because 2 or 3 of these got to go up this week because they're newer content. So I'm trying to give you all new content this week, and then the older content will go up later because I'm not going to try to rush and film all week long. And I already have older content to put up, so I'm trying to sprinkle it in between the newer ones, so it's not like there's a whole bunch of old and nothing new, but at the same time it's like I'm not trying to overwork myself on one since I finally have some time to myself just to, you know, give my son and exist and, you know, do nothing else. So I'm not trying to do too much of that, and so I'm trying not to film on Monday or Tuesday since he's out of school, but at the same time I'm like, I might end up filming on Monday just because the rest of the week I have to help my mom with the project that she's doing, and that's just a whole nother thing I gotta do. So take the clean brush again and dust over. So I'm like, I don't know, we'll see. So I'll probably end up filming Monday and just not end up filming on Tuesday because it's my birthday. If I do film, it'll be like a live of the stuff I'm giving y'all in the giveaway, and then we probably going out to dinner or something. I'm gonna try to keep it simple. So let's take this bluish shade now and put that in the crease. Y'all know I like to accent the crease with like a deeper, grungier type shade and do the lighter shade on the top now. That's something I've been doing recently. I feel like it just gives a pop to your eye look and give them more smoky, grungy effect, which we know I love, so that's why I do it. Here's a Morphe Jaclyn Hill brush. They're having 50% off all the Jaclyn Hill stuff now. Then you get the extra 20% off because of the fall, so it's like the stuff is like 70% off. I posted on my community tab, so you should be following GelBeauty87's community tab or to subscribe to this channel. Or you can follow me on Instagram because I post a lot of looks that you don't see on here because I try to put content just for there and not necessarily have all my content going here. So I have certain eye looks that I do while I wear to work every day that I don't film, that I just do on Instagram. And then if you want to see the look, you can always comment on the Instagram if you want to see the look, and I can do like maybe a TikTok or a short on how I did the eye look as opposed to trying to dedicate a whole video because the shorts will go so much easier for me than, you know, that would. I'm gonna dip back into the purple again because I feel like it starts off light and then it just kind of oxidizes and gets deeper. So I want a little bit more of that. Okay, y'all, we're gonna cut my crease with the glitter glue now. I just used the BH Cosmetics glitter glue because it used to always be on sale for like $2 or $3, and it was like, why not for $2 or $3? I normally use the NYX one like a lot of other people do, but I was like, you know, for $2 or $3, we'll try out this one. And I mean, it works fine and does what needs to be done for like $2 or $3. So y'all know the NYX one steady goes up. I feel like a lot of NYX stuff is steady going up, so I'm liking the fact that this one, you know, is $2 or $3 compared to the price of that one. So that's what it looks like. We're gonna start off with the darkest shade. So I started off with this blue right here. I thought it was gonna be lighter than it was, and then I did this purple right here. I thought it was gonna be light, deeper than what it was, and then I did this one in the inner corner. So that's what we got to do now. There y'all, I just filmed my Sephora haul part 2. I still got one more haul to do. I have to return something to Sephora because they lied and said that they didn't have the Mario palette in store, but my son and I went to go pick up my other package, and we were leaving. I saw it sitting on the counter, so then we had to get back in line, and he was irritated. I'm like, hey, mommy gotta do what she gotta do. While y'all were here, but that just sucks because I mean later on this week I'm gonna have to go back to Sephora to drop off the one that they mailed me in the mail and get my $60 back. But it's like going back because that's my $60. That's a week's worth of gas, and I'm not playing with them. So they will run me my $60. I don't care what they're talking about. I just ordered the retro glam palette, y'all, because I'm like yeah, and it's pre-ordered for my birthday, mind you, November the 8th. So I'm just like, yes, give it to me. So if it goes on sale during the sale, I'll buy it during the sale as well, and then I'll just put the one I bought from Natasha's website in the giveaway because who's about to chase her down and try to return it to her website and go through all that extra? I'm not. We're too lazy and fat for all of that. Thank you so much. Now I'm gonna take the purple and put that in front of the eye because I thought it was brighter than it actually was. I feel a little disappointed because I wanted it to be brighter toward the front, and I feel like it's not giving the brightness I was hoping for. But you know, whatever's on that already on the eye now, girl. It's too late. It's too late to turn back. It's too late. So we go. yes, I'm gonna try. Bring it towards the front. That's it. Okay, so we're gonna blend. I have to take my clean brush and blend again. I feel like it kind of looks similar to the look I did with the what do you call it, the Terra Moon palette. We're gonna do a battle of those tomorrow because I don't feel like filming that tonight. I got 2 battle of those to film. I have like 2, and then I still have to do the Makeup by Mario video tonight. So I'm like, we're gonna do these tomorrow, and I want to do a palette rewind of the Star Wars palette since it's back in stock for the people who are going to pick it up, so they don't have to watch the older one. And then maybe I can do like a combination of warm tone and cool tone looks with that one, because I did one warm tone look and one cool tone look. But I want to kind of combine the both and see how that'll work out. So I think I'm gonna do a palette rewind. I've done a why you don't need the blah 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 collection video coming up soon, and I got a new video concept coming out this week. I'm gonna try to have it go out earlier in the week, but it's gonna be kind of hard because I got 2 new palettes that just dropped in my lap, and then I got the new, we're gonna go with the inner corner shade now, the purple that was in front, and then I got the new Odin's Eye palette that just landed on my doorstep today, so I have to film with that. So I'm gonna film with that tomorrow and do my battle of those then. But it's like today I'm just trying to get Mario and the Scooby-Doo stuff done, and I feel like I'll be doing good. So here is the finished eye look. I'm going to do mascara and eyeliner in the second look, so we can wrap up everything, be done with that. But this is your finished eye. So as you see, y'all know I love to do a shimmer where I can turn my head and it looks like I got a dual chrome on. Even if you don't, I keep telling y'all that's the way to go. If you don't want to spend expensive prices on dual chrome, put 2 different shades on the lid, so when you turn your head it gives that dual chrome effect, but you can actually put on a dual chrome. You're welcome. Like maybe do 2 different shades. I mean maybe do like a halo eye with the shimmer, so you can put the one in the back and the one in the front, and then like one brighter shade in the middle, so when you turn your head to give that effect. I don't know, I've never tried that way. Now I'm gonna try it that way myself. But I'm gonna go off camera, take some look at me and think of sexy pictures without the eyeliner for this look, believe it or not. But I feel like it's smoky enough to where I don't have to. And then I will come back with the second look and the lipstick Rut Row on, along with the Rut Row Raggy palette. And then I'll show it alongside the One Up palette as well. So I'll be right back, girl. Okay? Okay. I mean, are we really surprised at what I did? I feel like I didn't have too many options with this palette or the other palette, just because, you know, I combined certain colors together, and since it only gave you 10 colors, I felt like I was a little limited. But to me, both these palettes just give a combined combination of like Michaela's palette. Again, I'm going to show you this by the One Up palette by Lethal. Here they are. As you can see, it's like one half of the One Up palette right here and the other half of the One Up palette at the top for the other palette, so it's like 6 and 6, so equal to 12 that's in this palette. But I feel like this could be a good compromise if you don't want to buy both of these separately, because that's $40, and I think that might be the equivalent of those palettes. Don't quote me, I don't know if they give you a deal when you bought them. If I remember correctly, they were both $40 still. But let me show you what I used. So I used all 4 of these, and I used all 3 of these to get what we have going on in the eye right now. So let's get into it. I'm gonna start off with that matte green shade, of course.
I'll give you a taste of the Slurpee gun.
And then we're gonna just
get a taste of the Slurpee gun.
And again, I did 2 shimmers on the lid. I love the effect of looking like a dual chrome by putting 2 different shades, so I did that again. That's just like a thing I love to do. I've been talking about it for a while. I hope y'all been catching on and doing it, so that way, you know, when they be trying to tempt you with all these dual chromes and multi chromes, you don't be out here necessarily buying them, because it's like, you don't have to. You can combine colors yourself, and then when you turn your head and when you move around, it'll look like a dual chrome when it's not. And that can save you quite a bit when it comes to dual chrome, trio chrome things too. Now, I'm not saying don't buy them if that's what you love, because I love them and I have them in my collection. I just want to let newcomers or new people that, you know, are new to makeup be mindful, like, you don't have to go out and buy $20 dual chrome and trio chromes unless that's just something you want to invest in. You don't have to. I'm gonna take my clean brush from the last look and dust over it as well. Although it might not be that clutch clean now, so I use it on both looks. Now we're gonna go into the deepest shades. I'm gonna take the deepest dark foresty looking green, and like I did the last time, I'm gonna make my cat eye shape. I live for a cat eye shape moment. I was thinking maybe I should do the headline with this one, but I wouldn't have been able to use as many colors. I wanted to use some more colors, so I think I used like half the colors in this palette, a little more than half, because I think I showed y'all that I used 6 colors, and since there's only 10, I used the majority of the palette, so fine with what I did, just because, you know, I gave you a good idea of majority of the colors to use in the palette. Oh crap, I didn't show y'all the lipsticks, so I guess I have to show them at the end before I start putting on the eyeliner, because I swatched them on my hand to show that none of the lipsticks are the same color. And I'm sure you saw the color lipstick on my lips, because I changed it to the Rut Row shade. I'm using Rut Row Raggy palette, so. So now I'm going to go into that lighter shade next to the foresty green shade, and I just started tapping it on top. Y'all know I like to have a gradient of mattes and shimmers, so I'm just patting this on top of this one to give like a gradient effect on the mattes in addition to the shimmers. Just kind of lightly pat it. I feel like you can barely see the gradient, but I feel like you can still see it a little bit, and that's what I was going for. So, see what I'm saying? Like you can see the difference in between the two, and that's what I was going for. So, I got it done, and you know, I'm cool with it. So, there we go with that. Take my clean brush once more and start dusting over all this stuff before we go into the crease shade. With the crease shade, y'all know I had to use a periwinkle shade, so that's where that one comes into play. I just took the pencil brush I put for the inner corner and decided I need to pat it into the crease instead. So, I mean, I normally would have used a more pointed, like, dome crease brush, but I was like, I already have this brush here. I already used it before, so I don't need to try to mix the shimmers and using it in the corner again. I was like, I'll just use it in the crease. That's what I did, and then I got a different brush for us to put my inner corner color in. But these I normally like to use for inner corner brushes. That's why I used for inner corner brush in the last look. But I told you I'm trying to preserve brushes because I have to do 3 eye looks today, and then I still gotta wash all the brushes I use for my face along with the sponge in order to get that done. I'm doing Sephora try-on haul this week. I don't know when. I might do that Monday when I film. Cause I can come over to my grandma's house Monday and film some stuff. Cause like I said, Tuesday I'm not doing anything, and then the rest of the week I have to help my mom rebuild the stuff so she can do all the stuff she wants to do. And then I gotta go home tomorrow to make sure I do her hair. Cause my mom wears her hair like naturally, so I have to like braid her slick backs, put underneath her wig. So I'm gonna have to do that. Just gonna dust this clean brush over again, and then go back into the green shade and build it up a little bit more, because I feel like these shades oxidize pretty easily, so I feel like I have to constantly go back in and like pat it over and reblend just to get the opacity that I feel like I originally got when I first put it on before it started well oxidized. As you can see, this one is quite less brighter than this one, and I've only had this on for a little while, so I've been noticing a lot of shadows lately. I don't know if it's because they cutting down on cost, so they like using different pigments than they normally use, and they blend the same, but like they oxidize and don't give off the same color payoff or what. Because I'm using their base and I'm using the same base I always use with a lot of colorful looks, and I feel like it's just not giving that oomph and pop that I'd be hoping for. So, but I mean, that might be why she's able to afford to make these palettes $20 a piece. So, I guess I shouldn't be complaining too much. Okay, so let's use the glitter glue now. Put that all over the lid. So. Good. Cut along where I put that new shade, and then I have to put some more of that green shade back in, because I always cut too far back, and then I have to bring back a couple of shades. I don't know why I do that, but I keep doing this. I'm just like, oh well, we'll just adjust it when we get there, as usual. So I'm gonna take the same brush and just flip it over on the opposite side with the shimmers, and use the shimmers that way. So we're gonna start off with the darker of the 2 greens, and start off back here. So I'm just like, okay. still past it. And since I put it on top of that deeper green shade, I feel like it made it deeper than it was, which I don't have a problem with. Now I'm going to go in with the lighter green shade toward the front of the eye. Get that extra pop I was looking for and hoping for. So I'm going to start right here and just kind of dragging it up into the other one to give that natural, you know, like blend and exchange to the look. So we're pretty much done there. Let's go back in now and put some more of the periwinkle-ish type shade, but I feel like that covered up a little bit. When I added the glitter glue and added the shades in, I still want the crease to be impactful. If y'all haven't noticed, this is just something I do now. I want my crease to be more smoky and impactful and seen. So I put the deeper shade there and the lighter shade toward the top so you can get a nice gradient highlight situation going on. Plus, I just think it looks cool. So there's that. Now I'm gonna take that lighter turquoisey shade and put a little bit right here. Just a little bit, not a whole lot, but just a little bit. And then I'll probably drag a little bit of the foresty green shade in as well. So and then we'll take foresty green and take the cleaning brush. You ain't gotta go through and kind of smooth and airbrush all this stuff out. Okay, so this is a lipstick. I like this lipstick color a whole lot better, a whole lot lighter. I feel like it would go better with this eye versus the eye I originally did because I felt like the one was quite deeper. I was hoping to use the shaggy lipstick with that one, but you all saw it wasn't in my box, even though I ordered the whole collection. So I reached out to Glamlite after I got them the video, like I told you, doing the comparisons for you all. And obviously it's the weekend, so I'm not going to hear from them soon. It's a Saturday. I'm hoping to hear from them like before the end of the week is up. But here's the lipsticks in the comparison. So this is the one that's on my lips. This is the one from the Barbie collection, the one for my skin tone, the deeper lipstick. And then this is the Frosted Flakes lipstick. So I'm glad that all of them have different undertones to look different, because at first I was like, she just out here giving us the same lipstick 50 times over. But as you can see, all the lipsticks have different undertones. I actually like this one the best, and I like the Tony the Tiger second. And the one that's actually made for my skin tone is the one I like the least, believe it or not. So I thought that was interesting, but you know, that's what we're going with. So let's go ahead and now put on this mascara and the eyeliner. So I heard Annette's makeup corner scaring me about the eyeliner, so that's why sometimes I don't like to watch people's videos, because she saw how it crumbled off her eyes and she didn't like it, and all the time I'm like, oh god, Annette, no, don't say that. Because I was thinking about putting this in the giveaway for you all, but I was like, since I do wear eyeliner, maybe I should try it out, let you know if it's worth it or not. But this is what it looks like in a little container. I don't necessarily like eyeliners like this in these little containers, but you know, like we gotta work with what we got. Wait, I didn't put the inner corner highlighting. So the inner corner shade is this shade right here. So let's put that one on real quick, and then we'll get into this eyeliner. But I know I did bluish purple inner corner highlight twice. I'm sorry. Last time was purple. This one is blue and purple. Give me a break. I want to do a look with like the periwinkle and the navy and stuff. Of course, I'll probably do a look like that another time. Maybe I can do that when I do the battle between the it's freaking Bet's palette in this. We'll see. But yeah, we're done with that now. So let's get into this eyeliner. Like I said, I'm nervous because I don't know what, because I'm like, so it's drawn out, girl, strong out. Okay, I don't know how I feel like with this brush. I'm not a huge fan of it. Okay, why is it doing that? That's what she's talking about, like it's picking up weird on the eye when I put it down. I don't know if it's because it's waterproof and it's drying down like really weird, but It dries out really quick, but it had like a weird patchy line when I went to go draw it on the first time. So I don't know what that was about. And then it seems like it's one of those sponge, like felt tips as opposed to like a brush tip. And I'm not really a huge fan of a felt tip either. So like, I don't know what's going on with that, but I'm not necessarily excited about that either. So let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to get close up to the mirror, but at the same time be close to the camera where you can see what I'm doing. So. Okay, yeah, so far I feel like a knits makeup report. I'm not liking this. Now, I don't know how it's going to be when I have to take it off. I'll try to update, remember to update down in the description box, but right now, just put it on. I don't like it. I feel like I'm having to dip into things too many times. I was hoping it's just I'm not that great at eyeliner, that's why I'm having issues, but you know. It just seems like it's going to be a really difficult product to work with. So if you're new to eyeliner, I would definitely say stay far away from this. I mean, my wings look halfway decent, but I don't know. I'm just... I don't know. To me, this is one of those eyeliners that looks like it's really crusty. I don't know. Like, I feel horrible saying that, but yeah, I don't recommend this at all. I don't like it. I do not like this at all. You had a good time doing filming, huh? Wait till you start doing something and start asking you about stuff. Like, sorry. Anyway, now let's get into the mascara. I'm hoping I like it better. Let's see what the wand looks like and all that good stuff there. So this is what it looks like, mascara. Go ahead and put some on. Now please be advised, I do already have mascara on because I did, I think, another look before I started this. I did the, I told you I would look, I did in the beginning of this video, so I'm not going to get into that, but let's try to put some mascara on and see if I like it better. I didn't put a mascara primer on the way I normally do. Like, normally I have a mascara primer, and then I put on, you know, like, yeah, I do not like this eyeliner. Like, it just looks really crusty and dry. Like it's gonna flake off my eyes. I see what she's talking about now. It's not, I don't know what's going on with it. It's not giving and it's not doing what I need to do. Mascara, it's okay. Like, if I have to buy it again, I wouldn't, just based off this first impression. That doesn't necessarily mean it's bad because it's going on top of other products, so it's not getting a true fair assessment. But she might like not made a try too hard with the mascara because lots of people wear falsies and you just need to like blend in with the falsies, and maybe that's what this mascara is for. But I don't feel like it's doing, I mean, it's giving a little bit of volume, but like I feel like I have to dip in a few times and like build it up to where it is now. And like I said, you have to be mindful that I already have mascara on top of it. So far between the two, I like the mascara better than I like the eyeliner. The eyeliner is just an absolute no for me. The mascara is okay, but like I'm not over here jumping for joy like, oh my god, yes, I'm so happy they made this product. So this is a hell no. Absolutely not. I say that's like the worst thing I tried in this collection. Like, don't buy that. Do not buy that. Like, that's one of those, like, what is it, what's her name? Smoky Glow says that's something that you give to your enemy because you don't like them. Like, that's how I feel about this right here. You give this to your enemy because you don't like it. And you tell them, like, it's the best eyeliner ever known to man. And, you know, they buy it. But me back you on up, so. So I like the eyeshadow palettes. They look fine. The only thing is I have eyeshadow palettes that are really similar. I showed y'all like 3 in this video alone, 3 or 4. So it's like, this whole collection looks nice and it's aesthetically pleasing and fun. If you like these colors and want to add them to your collection without spending a whole lot of money, I would definitely say go check it out. But like, since I already have the Baddie Bean, it's freaking best palette, and then I already have other palettes, this color story. Like, if you own Michaela's palette, I feel like you have these shades in there already because she did a blue green and purple situation. Although it's turquoisey, I feel like when I redid her video with the Battle of the with another palette, like it gives a similar vibe. I did it with the dark fantasy. So I'll be doing all those comparisons on my Instagram, on my YouTube shorts, and on my TikTok reels over the next week, so you can stay tuned for that. So I'll show you other palettes that I feel like are similar to those. So it's like you can't, you know, it's just so many palettes I have that have similar color stories to both these. Not necessarily this one. Now this one to me is the one that's more unique, but it's like if you already are a fan of Beaute Bean, then you already have these shades because you have her palette. I'm sorry, Baddie Bean. So it's like, it's not really necessary to me. It's just if you want to support Glamlite, if you you know, like Scooby-Doo and it's more of a collector thing for you because you know you're not going to use these shades that often, I think she does a great price point for them. But otherwise, it's just okay. It's like I'm not that excited as I was hoping I would be, but those are my thoughts. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you're all the dimes. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'll let you know down below if I get an update on the lipstick, and I'll let you know how the eyeliner wore through the rest of the night, and I'm gonna try some more to see. But be blessed, y'all. Bye.